Let's talk about loopers for a second, because somewhere along the way somebody selling a pedal convinced you that layering the same two bars over and over again was a form of performance art. It's not. It's musical torture. It's the Guantanamo Bay of songs. You're not playing music, you're making a shit pile of half-baked ideas that you yourself would have tossed away in a studio setting and looping them until everybody in the room either falls asleep or starts texting for an Uber. Let's break it down. You've only got three options when it comes to playing with a looper. Option number one, you keep your loop short and hypnotic. You've just put your entire audience into a low-quality trance, like listening to the Sam Harris app. And now you're stuck inside a 12-second meditation that feels like being forced to watch somebody microwave soup in slow motion. Number two, you build an epic. You're multi-layering. You're adding harmonies, texture, rhythms. You're a one-man orchestra, except you're not. You're tracking a sloppy homemade album in real time in front of strangers while they're trying not to visibly age. You record the bass line. You throw in the chords, the shaker sound with your mouth, then the harmony, then fills, and every time you're repeating the entire fucking form until you're bored with your own loop. And by the time you solo, your audience is halfway through a midlife crisis. It takes too long, it's boring. Nobody came out to watch you do an audio construction work live on stage. And finally, we have option number three, the worst of all, pre-recorded loops. Now listen to me. At this point, you've just become a homeless DJ on the boardwalk. You've got your pre-saved loops, you've got your pedal board, you hit play, and you start soloing. And the only difference between the homeless and you is that you smell slightly better. Loopers turn musicians into pretend bands, not even at the level of a terrible one. Even a terrible band can play the same half idea in 5 layers with slightly different tone settings. You're doing all this work to sound like what a decent band could pull off in 10 seconds just by being a band. You want harmony? Get a keyboard player. You want rhythm? Call a drummer. You want layers? Write an arrangement. I know that it's frustrating to get people together. Scheduling is super hard. Personal relationships are super demanding. Bandmates can be impossible. But this is a bad solution for a really hard problem. Music is supposed to breathe. It's supposed to be reactive. It's supposed to move. And it's supposed to be fun to watch. Loopers flatten all of that into a mechanical disaster.